It's Sunday night. I'm out in the up in the Escarpment on the Bruce Trail. It's 10:30, 11 o'clock at night approximately. It's pretty cold out. I think it's minus 15. I wanted to try this because I always wanted to try to arrive at camp in the middle of the winter, in the middle of the night, get set up, and get situated under a harsh condition kind of thing. I usually arrive at camps in the daytime. Makes things a lot easier. Kind of like to test myself, but I think I'm in for it here. It's pretty cold out tonight, so it's about 6 to 10 click hike to my spot. I'm going to film along the way. I'm going to film a little more along the way, and you guys can come along for the ride. Okay, I'm about 3 kilometers in. Temperature says it was minus 18. It was supposed to be minus 12 tonight. The clothing system is it's working out not bad. My boots are right on the edge. It's pretty snowy out here. I probably should have snowshoes on, but I don't. I wore an intermediate Canadian Forces Gore-Tex combat boot with some liners and some military wool socks with some wool pants, and the intermediate system up top, balaclava, wool hat, and these mittens are called trigger finger mittens. They give you more flexibility in the field, more control. They're actually they're made for the military. They're for extreme cold weather, and the finger is separate so you can shoot with it, and you don't have to take off your gloves. Anyway, I don't really have any regrets. I should have probably wore my my mucklucks to stay warmer, but and I could have brought some snowshoes, but I'm doing what I got to do, and it's an experience. It's pretty cold. My eyelashes are freezing from me breathing. It's 11:30 and I'm not there yet. The snow is pretty deep, so it's a trek. Hey, wow. I got into camp. Let me just get a lens. There we go. It's totally out of focus. There we go. It is cold in here. Yeah, it's freezing in here. I didn't anticipate it being this cold. Freezing cold. Anyway, I set the tent up. The temperature reads minus 18. It was supposed to be minus 12. It feels like minus 25. I don't know if you can see this. Hold on, let me polish the lens off here. It keeps fogging up like crazy. Let's see. See all the crystals all over the tent. I got it vented big time. That's open. Other side's open too. There's heavy duty venting in here, and it's still so cold that all those crystals that you see up top, just icicles. I'm trying to see if you can see my my breath, but the camera's not picking it up. Anyway, let's see. Look at this. Look at that. That is how extremely cold it is in here. That's just ice. Basically sleeping in ice. I'm in the military fleece sweater with Filson underlayer, wool, both wool, and I'm in a Marmot CWM bag. I'm kind of wishing I had my my Snowy Owl. It's rated to -60, you know. This bag's rated to -40, but I usually cut it in half. Anything that's rated -40 is, I usually say it's -20. I kind of find that they exaggerate all the time. But I'm finding having a hard time sleeping. It's so cold. I just can't wait for morning to come and have the sun come up. So, what did I do? I ate a chili mac meal, chili and macaroni before bed, nice and hot, warm me up, get the metabolism going while I sleep. But I haven't been able to get much of that. God, I don't know what else to say. It's a tough time sleeping. My feet were really cold in the combat boots. Walking in here when I got to the fields, the snow was about a little over, the snow was a little over the top of the boot cuff deep, so snowshoes would have definitely been ideal. But it's the only bad decision I made was footwear. I was going to wear mucklucks, but I went with intermediate military combat boots. I mean, they got Gore-Tex in them and whatnot, but it just wasn't enough. And that was with polypropylene socks and a wool liner. But I mean, I didn't anticipate it being this cold. The temperature just dropped. It plummeted. So the tent's got so much frost on it that I don't know if you can see that, but it's like it's caving a little bit just because of the weight of the frost. And I mean, there's nothing you can do about it because, like I showed you, it's vented pretty good. Get the headlamp on over there, and I'm gonna try to go back to bed. And in the morning, my nose is pretty red too. Kind of feel like Les Stroud when he freezes his ass off. But I'll hook up with you guys in the morning when I'm eating breakfast, and I'll show you what camp looks like, and you can see what I was out sleeping in. So, night all.